Namaskara. Ellarigu Dasara Habbada Shubhashayaguru. Our story today takes us back to the time of the great Vijayanagara Empire, when Mysore was still a small but proud kingdom, known for its palace, its rulers, and its devotion to tradition. Just a short distance away, on the banks of the sacred river Kaveri, stood the beautiful town of Srirangapattanam, where the sound of temple bells filled the air every morning. Here lived Tirumala Raya, the noble ruler of the town, and his by side Alamelamma, a woman of grace, courage, and deep faith. She was known not just as a queen, but as a protector of devotion, someone who believed her life's purpose was to serve the goddess Ranganayaki. Each week, Alamelamma would carefully take out her jewels, polish them until they sparkled, and walk to the Ranganayaki temple to lovingly adorn the goddess with her offerings. This was more than duty for her. It was an act of love and gratitude. She believed every blessing on her family and her people came from these prayers. Little did Alamelamma know, these very jewels she offered with devotion would one day decide her fate and change the history of Mysore forever.
Alamelamma, every time I see you prepare these jewels, I wonder, do you ever feel the weight of such responsibility?
My king, Ivella Deviya Abaranagalu. These ornaments belong to the gods, not to me. When I guard them, it is not a burden, it is a seva.
Still, people whisper that you keep the jewels too long. Their words trouble me, though I know your heart is pure.
Let them whisper. My devotion is my shield. I bring the jewels when puja is called, and I guard them when the temple sleeps.
The people must admire your honesty. Even kings cannot buy such trust.
Trust is not mine. It belongs to the goddess. These jewels are Devara Sampattu, God's will. If I give them to a throne, I break faith with her.
Then hold strong, Alamelamma. Whatever comes, our truth is with the goddess.
But outside the temple, whispers slowly began to spread. People started questioning Alamelamma's devotion and the jewels she so carefully guarded. Those quiet whispers began to feel heavier with each passing day.
Maharaja, people whisper, Alamelamma keeps the jewels too long.
Whispers are not truth, yet the kingdom's honor must be guarded.
We must ask, not accuse, my king. Let them be called with respect.
The summons goes to Srirangapattanam. Alamelamma and Tirumala enter the court of Mysore.
Raja Vadayar, I am Tirumala Raya. Nanu Vijayanagara Rajaduta.
Those days have passed, Tirumala. Mysore rules these lands now.
Maharaja, Nanagi Bhakti Mukhya. My devotion stands first.
The Dasara Habba approaches. The jewels must be in the Mysore treasury for the goddess.
Devotion cannot be forced, my king.
Daividu Arthamakuli. Please understand, my lord. These ornaments belong to the goddess Ranganayaki.
Tirumala, bring the jewels willingly. I will not fear to take God's wealth to palace treasure.
Tirumala Raya and Alamelamma returned to Srirangapattanam that evening, and after a night of prayer, came back to the Mysore court the next day.
Alamelamma, will you place the ornaments in palace treasury for Dasara?
I will carry them for Alankara, then return them to temple care. I cannot hand them to a throne.
She has served the goddess with pure devotion. The people respect her seva.
Maharaja, Dasara festivals shine with faith, not only with gold.
Mysore must lead. The palace must be the center of worship.
My lord, worship begins in the heart. If trust breaks, blessing also breaks.
It's my order. By tomorrow, bring the ornaments to Mysore. Let no shadow fall on our Dasara.
Court grew silent after King's words. No one spoke, but everyone knew what was to come. Word reached Srirangapatna that the Mysore soldiers were on their way to collect the jewels. Fearing what might follow, Tirumala Raya and Alamelama left their home and moved to Talakadu, carrying with them the jewels and the burden of their devotion.
Alamelama, stand strong. Our truth is with the goddess.
My king, they chase me for the Devi's ornaments. I will not surrender God's will.
With a heavy heart, Alamelama walked towards Talakadu, near the banks of Malangi River. Each step felt slower than the last. The river's calm water seemed to wait quietly for her decision. But soon, soldier's voice called up after her. The moment had come. She could no longer run. Her faith gave her strength, and she chose to speak.
I curse. Talakadu Maranagali. Malangi Manuvagali. Mysore Makkalagade Hogali. Ide Nanna Shapa.
That the river Kaveri carried Alamelama away, but her words stayed, and with time they became true. Talakadu was buried under sand. Malangi became a whirlpool, and the Mysore kings, for generations, were never blessed with children of their own. Each ruler adopted to keep the throne alive. Even today, Mysore Dasara begins only after worshipping Alamelama, as though seeking her blessing before the celebration begins. Her story reminds us that devotion is not to be taken by force, that truth will always find its voice, and that the courage of one heart can shape the destiny of many.